channel. I wanted to share the weekly routine I follow for Jazzy's type 4 hair. Well, I think is 4A or 4B type hair. I do this routine every week, every Sunday, most Sundays rather I should say. And what I do is take down her previous hairstyle from the week before, and I tend to plait it over into a new style. I wash her hair every other week or so and give her a treatment at least once a month to keep her hair looking nice and healthy. I use one main type of product, and that's the As I Am product on her hair. I use 5 things every time I do her hair, which is the As I Am, water, and 3 types of combs. I may also use a brush as well. That's not hair, but I use the white tooth comb once I'm done unplaiting her hair, because I do not use any combs at all when I'm unplaiting her hair. I basically unplait her hair with my fingers only. Once I take that down, I may add a little water to the ends of her hair and comb it out with the white tooth comb, starting from the ends first and then going to the roots of the hair. Once I've done that, I section off the hair in exactly how I wanted it to be done, based on the hairstyle I have in mind. Now this time around it was really easy, because the hair had already been sectioned off in the way that I wanted to plait it, so I didn't really have to do much to her hair at all. So like I say, I get the white tooth comb, spray some water on first, and then I comb out her hair starting from the ends going to the root. I only use one type of product. I know a lot of people do the lock-in method, LOC method. I don't really follow that for her hair all the time. I do it sometimes depending on how dry her hair is, but I found that the As I Am is pretty good on its own, and if I use oil on top of that, it tends to have her hair a bit heavy, so I don't do the oil all the time. However, I do use oil throughout the week, and it's called Shea Moisture 100% Virgin Coconut Oil Daily Hydration Finishing Oil Serum. I'll include all of the products that I use on her hair down below in the description box, just in case you guys are interested. So I've been doing her hair now like this from the time she was about 4 months. So we usually put something on, from the time she was young, I would give her something to keep her occupied while I was doing her hair, or no, at this age I tend to put something educational on television that she likes, just to keep her occupied. So yeah, that is what I pretty much do every single week. It's pretty hectic on Sundays, and I tend to put her hair in protective hairstyles most of the time, not always, because sometimes you do need to let the hair breathe a little bit and just have a regular hairstyle rather than plaiting it up in cornrows or plaits, period. Most of the time, say 90% of the time, I tend to do this because it's easy. You don't have to be manipulating the hair constantly during the week. Her hair tends to be very light and fuzzy, so the hairstyles pretty much only last a week. It doesn't last any longer than that, which could be a bit painful for me sometimes having to do this, but unpicking her hair takes like 15 minutes, and to actually plait it up only takes me 1 hour, so it isn't that bad time wise, and once she's occupied, that is ideal. As you can see from the video, my husband and my son, they're in the background, they're doing their own thing as well. Sometimes he comes over to distract Jazz or keep her occupied as well, and that works quite well. For the most part, she sits quietly for most of the time. In terms of washing her hair, I'll probably share another video on that if you guys are interested. I tend to do a deep treatment once a month or once every other month, or probably 6 to 8 weeks, and that comprises of doing like an avocado hair mask her hair type tend to get very dry sometimes, so I find doing the avocado hair mask is really good. It keeps the hair nice and moisturized, and that's one of the reasons too I don't have to constantly be putting like heavy oils in her hair to keep it nice and moisturized. As I Am is really good. I have no complaints about it. I was using it for the past how many years now? From the first time it came out, when I saw it and I gave it a try, I fell in love with it. I recently, within the past year, moved over to the Long and Luxe. I found when I was pregnant, I'm not sure if this has happened to anybody before, but when I was pregnant, I don't know what was the cause, but when I was plaiting Jazzy's hair, I was doing the same routine, exactly the same thing, didn't really change much of anything, but for the majority of the time when I was pregnant, her hair was breaking really bad, and it got to a point where it was starting to get really short, and I don't know what caused it, but after pregnancy and everything, it's coming back nicely. I don't have the constant breakage again like I had while I was pregnant, and it's looking nice and healthy again. Additionally, on top of that, every probably like twice a year, depending on how the ends look, I would give her a nice little trim. Nothing drastic, but just to make sure that her ends remain nice and healthy, I would give her I would just trim the ends of it. The most twice a year. You don't need to do that quite often. At night as well, and this part I was doing from the time she was really young. I used to give her you know how we girls do, black girl magic. We must have her head ties on, so I've made sure that she has a head tie on or a little scarf or bonnet on before she goes to bed, to keep her hair nice and moisturized. And I tend to try only to use satin material or silk material on her hair, so that the static and stuff tend to break the hair, so that's really important when covering down the hair at night. So I treat her hair exactly like how I would treat mine. Yeah, so I just thought I would share this with you. Hope you find it interesting. Don't forget, guys, to like, subscribe, click that notification bell if you haven't subscribed as yet. If you haven't subscribed, what are you guys waiting on? Please subscribe to our channel so that when we put out more videos, you can get notified and you'll be able to watch more of what we do day to day. Remember, also comment in the comment section below. Tell me what you guys want to see. Tell me what you think about this hairstyle. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I will be putting out another video later this week on how to make Play-Doh, homemade Play-Doh. Let me tell you, this lockdown has caused me to do a lot of new things, and also how we manage the day-to-day work-life balance and keeping the kids engaged. So please stay tuned. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, take care.